My name is Patrick Mathenge, Managing Director of Mullard Fire Protection, a company dealing with fire protection and maintenance of the equipment. On a day-to-day basis, our kind of engagement involves visiting our stored equipment in various buildings in the city, and especially now there are very many buildings that are equipped, that are coming up, modern buildings with very robust designs, and of course very nice working environment. And our job is to make sure that the installed fire detection and alarm systems are working at all times. We have been able to come up with a setup system for display purposes that is showing all the equipment that are involved in fire detection. Behind me is a fire indicator panel. This is an analog intelligent system that incorporates addressable components. All the components out there have got an address. They are able to be identified individually by their location, by the type of the device it is, and by their function. So in the central, it's actually a computerized system here. Any report from the external, you can imagine a detector like that being probably some 300 meters away, maybe 10 stories away. When it reports back to the control panel, it gives all the details of where it is, and its own number and what has happened in that place. If it's a smoke detector, it will indicate whether there is a presence of smoke, which is an indicator of a possible fire risk. And immediately after that, the designated caretaker or premises management, they are able to respond. And if you can respond to a fire situation after it's been reported by a detector within the first 2-3 minutes, you are more likely to prevent a fire that could have consumed the whole building, and with a very big risk of killing people. Mullard started in 1990, and more so as a family business. Specifically started by me and my wife, and my passion was to see that I can apply my electronics engineering into a field that would be appreciated. And in so doing, I found myself taking a line which I had practiced in chloride for 8 years, fire detection and alarm systems. And so along the way, as business grew and challenges came in, of course, being an engineer, things like accounting, I had to do it myself. I had to attend seminars and a lot of equipping, reading into books, or to be able to sharpen my ability to run a business. And when I looked around, I was looking around for a better opportunity to learn about entrepreneurship and management of a family business. OMP equipped me a lot, but it also opened some areas I wasn't very conversant with. And that's it, things like interpreting P&Ls and the auditor's reports, which we do every year, and strategic management, administration, and all that pertains to a company. And so when the opportunity came up, initially it looked quite expensive for a 4-module, 4 weeks in a year, but it's very well structured. We had a lot of work to do outside the 4 weeks. The benefits, the first one that really crossed my mind was an exposure to a structured method of approach into how to run a business. I looked at the program, I saw there were case studies, and I said, yeah, case studies could be things that I can also be able to relate with. And I looked at the course content through the 4 modules, and each one of the modules was of a lot of interest. Some of them, of course, I don't want to be an expert in that line, but I wanted to be exposed to it. And in addition to that, of course, interacting with people who are experiencing the same thing, sharing with them, and I could see the opportunity, having known that every opportunity I've ever gotten in a seminar, in any course, it always grows better when you relate with the people you go to meet there. And such an opportunity was so important at OMP. From the course, I immediately engaged a consultant to look at our management processes. This is as a result of my OMP owner manager program of 2014. And as a result, now we're just about going to a year by the end of this month. And the effect in the company I can see it. And I'm sure those who are there with me the years before, they can see the change that's happening. If I'm going to talk to somebody after the OMP, I should tell them they are missing on knowledge of things they thought they knew. I thought I knew how to read a balance sheet, and I later on found I don't. I thought I knew how just to get people on to work. If you came to me and tell me that you're an engineer, I just say, okay, that's the job, go and take it. But through the OMP, I know it's important to get people to be exposed to what they have got to do, to get the people to be inducted into that field. When you go to an accountant, I am now able to look at the books they are doing and be able to say this is correct, this needs something more, not from an academic point of view that that's what somebody has done, but from the fact that I know what I want to get at the end of it. So for many people in doing their own businesses and even running businesses, they just need to be exposed to the fact that you need to know, you need to learn, you need to always keep on learning something new. And OMP is far above seminars that are available out there. I've done finance managers, I've done marketing, managing people, mentioned them. I've made sure that I've gone to attend them. But OMP gave me the real package that I think I'm going to change my company operations. Yeah.